Alright, Riven Part 2. Just to be safe, though. Riven Part 1. Done. Riven Part 1 done. Alright, resume. Here we go. We're in Gen's laboratory. We've got to read some of his journal here. So far we found 3 of those eyeballs and seen 3 kind of shapes and heard sounds. Some of them don't really line up. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Because the D looked like a frog. Like a mushroom and a frog. I don't know. But it sounded like bug wings. Alright, anyway. Gen's got nice handwriting. Just low res. I wish it were a little more high res. Maintenance on the steam vent caps completed. They're the domes. It's iconic that Atris and Catherine unwittingly provided me with such a convenient source of power. So he's using whatever was written into the age as a power source for something that would power a way to get out, but Atris wants to keep him there because he thinks that he'll destroy and ravage different ages. I wonder if Gen burned the books in the initial one. I don't know. I prefer to think that my son had meant for this age to be merely a prison for me rather than a death sentence. He's right. He's right. Atris' journal said that. Okay, so it's talking about different characters here. You have the Arnaud or the Ahmad. And then Keta. What is this? Let me draw that out. It looks like a gumball machine with a handle. And then there's some orb. And what is this? There are 5 of these. And it goes up. Something like elevator control. Perhaps I could adapt the fire marbles. Fire marbles. Imbue with the power of 5. I don't think that says fire. I think it's power of 5. Most structurally sound. What about 3? Six color system. 6 color system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 color system. Alright, writing those out. We've seen those eyeball things. There's a dot, just a dot, vertical eye with the dot, and vertical line. I have succeeded in modifying the fire marbles to generate enough power to hold this scriptive linking book in a stable matrix. I have linked to a new world. So it seems like Gen is not a good author. But he finally... draw that out. That symbol. I'll calculate that out when we get to the numbering system. Took him 29 years to link to the book, huh? Right, there's the dome and the directions. Coded access system into all of the domes. All right, I need to write this down too. K with a line through it. That. That. Okay. So if I remember correctly, vertical line is 1. If you rotate it horizontally, you're multiplying it by 5. It's a base 25 system. And we'll get to that in the schoolhouse. I can show you how to get to that conclusion. But to skip forward a little bit and kind of previewing what in the world we're going to have to do, that first number is 8 because you have the 5 because the vertical line for the 1 was flipped, or rotated, I guess. Rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise. Is that right? Yeah. Rotated counterclockwise. And then you have this, which is 3. The number 2 is that like D looking thing, and then it looks like a K, and then it's like a square for 4, and then you do the rotations. This one right here, this one's rotated, so you have 5 plus 4, so that's 9. Then you have the K rotated, which is 3, multiply that by 5. So it's 15 plus 4, it's 19. Then you have 2 plus 4 times 5, that equals 22 overall. And then you have 3 plus 20 is 23. So the code is 8, 9, 19, 22, 23. Those will be on all the domes. So we're gonna use that. That's different every time you play the game as well. But we'll go over numbers when we get to the place where we figure that out later. I'm kind of curious as to Itrim traps. Itrim traps. Breakup of the islands. Okay, let's cover these numbers, okay? Um, so this is a base 25 system. So this group is going to be the initial, the ones, and then this one will be the 25s. You have a line through it, so you have 5, and then you have, in addition to this, you have a 9. So the first one's a 9. It's a 9. And then this one is 25 times 9, which would be 225. So then you would end up with 234, 234th age. And then this one right here would just be that minus 1 because it's a 3 instead of a 4. So that's 233rd age. I like how the TH and the RD are still lined up. Finish writing the 244th age. I know this has been a very boring second video, but you got to read through a lot of this to figure this stuff out. Also, playing this as a kid helps out too, so I remember the numbering system. Type of bacteria. So it's the water. You see the weird forms of water or whatever. Surface tension. Prolonged exposure to extreme heat seems to kill the bacteria. So it's averse to heat sources. Flawed linking books. It is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it completely portable. Elaborate power supplies for each new book I write. So he wants to get to Dunny. And he has like a viewer. He has that viewer. You see that? It is a crystal that somehow powers these flawed linking books. Yeah, so it's like a portable link. It's like a viewer. And then you can link via that. We're going to see that as well. Okay. That's Gen's journal. That's Gen's pen. A weapon. I wonder if that's the, okay, that's just a spear, but is this a poison dart shooter too? I don't know, you see a lot of that on the island. Just trying to click on stuff, see it actually does stuff. Do anything? I'm not missing something here. Last week while monitoring the situation of the villagers from the scope, in my survey room I observed one of the natives swim out to a small object that appeared to be floating, but anchored near the entrance to the bay. I ordered the object removed from the water for inspection. Several days later, however, I was surprised to see another floating there. The missing object had apparently and quite mysteriously been replaced with a new one overnight. Okay. I've paid them little notice until now. Okay, what is this one? That's a 1. That's a 1. It's just a rolling sound. Is there anything near it? There's no sound, except like a rolling sound. I guess let's put in parentheses rolling. There's really nothing here. Like, I want to see something near it. back here. Maybe not. Look up. We're gonna close it. Alright, now we're gonna go back. Let's see. See if I get enough time. Or frames to refresh. Anything? Nah. Alright, let's look around here. Got weird extrusion kits and that type of thing. Eggs. Nothing. 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 Frogs. All right. So this is the let's talk about the heat resistant bacteria. Is that what does that weird stuff? So the bacteria goes away from the heat and then goes back down. So that's probably what that weird surface tension stuff's going on with the that underwater track. Can't look up there. If I go out here, all right, that leads to another track. What is this? And there are 5 wires. Spam clicking on everything. What kind of shadow is that throwing? I mean, it looks like a fish. Is that some kind of trap? Or a walnut crusher. It's a spring trap. It is not. Alright. So this one, this will lead out the opposite way. That's where I was with that pipe. Don't want to go there yet. I don't think. I guess, I mean, yeah, let's go out this way. Let's skip that animation. And see here. Is this, okay, it's not an elevator. What's out here? Okay. Hey, there we go. Get a path that leads back here. And I can go back wherever. Oh, look at this. So we can extend the pathway. We can go back out. Let's go back this way a second. So I know there's a pathway here. There's a missing part of the bridge. And there's a button. Okay. I was going to say, if that rotates the whole thing, then I got to figure out a way back. Oh, nope, this just fills it in. I don't know why it's there. It's behind the whole thing. Alright, what's this? Oh! Oh, this was the door. Yeah! Okay. So I gotta rotate this. How many times? 3, 2. One of those. Ooh, 1. No, that does nothing. That's that useless path. We've already done that. I'm gonna rotate this until we get another path back to something useful. And then I'll have my way back there. Okay, nothing. And then here. I wish you could skip that. You have to listen to that noise for some reason. I don't know why you can't just skip that. So now if I look over here, yeah, what's this path back? Yeah, okay, good, good, good. I don't really need this area though right now, right? No, because I've already been there. That's the weird fish dining area. I think that's the official name for it. Weird fish dining area. Is this still out? Good. Where does this lead? Just back here? Yeah. Just another way. Okay, we're going here. So I've connected the path. That's good. We're gonna go back all the way out here. Go back down here. Woo, what a view. Look at that. A lot of good views here. Don't you want a vacation here? I would hate to ride through this because you see how it's all diagonal? I mean, what if you hit the edge of that? What if it ran slower than normal and it just destroyed itself? You also see the minecart path going underneath the water. You see over here, coming out of the water and then going through here. That's really cool. That's really cool. Well done. And it goes out here. So there's another one connecting it underwater here. Okay. Just take a note here. Can I get back here? Yeah, I can. Good. Alright, let's skip that animation. I'm kind of curious if I go back here. I'll go back through. Rotate. I want to say there was a way to get a frog here. Maybe you had to turn on the steam again. Yeah, it's this way. Try that. I mean, it just runs the fan. That's not going to do it. Man, there's got to be a way to do this. Throw that away. Here. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to figure that one out. No, that's not doing it. This ain't it, Chief. And we'll just shut that off again so I can get back there. From all directions. Not just one direction. Alright, what is this? It burned. Oh, just a little bit though. I wonder where that links. The same look as Atris's journal. Speaking of, read a few more pages here. Gen's destructive path. To dwell in the past is to die in the present. All right, prison book. Huh. A normal looking book's connection can be partially severed. Until someone else then uses the book, at which point that person would become trapped and the first person displaced back into the world. So it's a temporary thing. So he's using this prison book as bait. How many more pages? That's not too bad. Okay, so it's unstable. Why am I getting all these eBay notifications? I don't know. I'm not interested. It's like I visit a page and it's like, hey, you want this, right? I'm like, no. That's why I navigated away from it. I did not watch it. I didn't do anything. Oh, man. It's saying I need some Squishmallows. It's like I already have some, so nah. Someone has finally found my lost Myst linking book and has freed me from this prison. Look at that. That was me. Atreus is married to Catherine. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I received the signal that they were ready to return, I would have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. So Catherine has to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining islanders. Potential for failure will be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father is expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. Okay, so we were given a prison book to lure him there, to lure him into the prison book, so that he'd be out of the way, so that we would be able to rescue the islanders there, get them back linked out of Riven before it collapses. Because Gen has made Riven so unstable with his power usage and all that to try to get out of Riven that the whole island is going to collapse. It's already split, that type of thing. I think that's what's going on, and I think that's what's being said. Let's hold on. Check around here. Okay. Alright, I'm going to skip the turnaround animation on this. Alright, any second now. Alright, turned around, good. And we're going to go through here. Another ride. One thing to keep in mind is how large the island is, because there were 5 islands, 5 split areas or whatever. Okay, that's a creepy looking island. Look at that. That's pretty though. It's got like algae and spikes. Back one. Anything on the wall? It's like drains. Okay. It's the elevator button here. Okay. Yep. There's no way to do that. Oh, hello. Can I see this at all? Hold on. I need to see what the difference is on this one. It's a flat horizontal line. It's a flat horizontal line. It's weird spiky algae spiky island. That's a flat line. The other one that we were at was underground. That was the flat vertical underground spinning dome. Okay, those are the two we have right now. And I get it. There it is. It's kind of where it like stops the animation, where, but you see that right there. There's that like gold symbol. That gold symbol is representative of whatever color it represents because of Gen's coloring system in his book. I'm just going to figure out what each color is. But here, we've already seen the numbers. 8, 9, 19, 22, 23. This is 25, so that's 23, 22, 19, 8, 9. So 9, 8. Oh, look at that! It's correct. So, we have a linking book. And here we are. You notice here, it's to the 233 is that number. That's going to take you to the age that Gen was talking about, but problem is, it's not powered. Spinning domes are powered, but not the book. You can't get there yet. That's interesting. That's interesting. So I got there before the numbering system, and before I necessarily would have been able to decipher it easily. But as a result, we can't go there yet. We will be able to, but we have to power it. So let's go back out. We're going to map some stuff. I think we're on this one. This one's small. You see it's kind of like bubbling up or whatever. It's got like a dome shape on that. Alright, we're going to go over here. Now you can actually access this. You click on this. Shows the entire island. See, it's like the big plateau. You can rotate it. Yeah. So you start here. Maybe it's maybe this isn't this one. It looks like a big old tree stump. What if I stop? What if I stop that one? Let's stop the dome. See if this changes at all. Oh, I did stop it. I can't change it anymore. Can I start this again? No, it doesn't look like it. There's two of these dome-looking things on this, though. Is this the same island or not? I don't think this is it. All right, let's try this one right here. All right, you're gonna bubble up, so that one's gonna stop, and this one's gonna bubble up. See in that top left? Yeah, look at that. Okay. It's another like dome bubble shape. Let's see what's up with this one. What is that? I mean, this is like, look at that. That's a weird, characteristic little inverse dome. This is an inverse topographical map. No, this was the one with that lake. The very simplistic one with the lab. There was that. There was a spinning dome that was underneath. I think that is the vertical line one, isn't it? Yeah. Creepy lab building. Yeah, vertical line. So if I'm in the top corner, two comma 4 XY from the top there. Okay, 2 4, and that's gonna be a vertical line there. Ooh, well, that's weird. Huh, just resets it. So anyway, I'm going to map some of the rest of these here. Let me go ahead and save. We're going to save this as part 2. And cool. Start next time, and I'm going to keep mapping these. I can explain along the way as to what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to find the locations of the topographical spinning dome, because we need to power the books with the fire marbles, and we need to figure out the color, the locations, and that's really it. Yeah. All right, that's it. So check you next time. Peace. God bless. Have a great day. And yeah, this is a brain strainer. All right. See you next time.